अब मैं दावत देता हूँ वकार यूनस को कि वो स्टेज पर आएँ और अंग्रेजी तकरीर के पेराए में अपने ख्यालात का इज़हार करें। वकार यूनस।
Alas, alas, alas. There are wild wolves wandering around us, some in silver, some in golden, some in waxen, and some in velvet covers. They have come around us to defeat the power, to defeat the struggle, to defeat the faith, to defeat the devotion, and to spread the blackish laws of corruption. Yes, my lord, corruption in Pakistan. Honorable judges, corruption is the worst of evils that has plagued our country from the very beginning. It is the worst of evils which has hindered the path of progress. Because of the chain reaction of corruption, our youth has been made disillusioned. The hope of generations has been withered. The sacrifices of millions have been wasted. The respect, honor, and dignity of the country have been molested. And we saw, because of this chain reaction, Pak steel mills collapsed, but the steel mills of the same minister kept on progressing. The PIA collapsed, but the private airlines of the same minister are touching to the heights of glories. My lord, Pakistan Railway have collapsed, but the private transport companies of the ministers are increasing and progressing by leaps and bounds. My lord, the trade and export of the country have collapsed, but the personal business of the minister is ever increasing, galloping with unprecedented speed. My country kept on becoming poorer and poorer, while its managers kept on becoming richer and richer. My country started crumbling under the weight of debts and loans, while a few families kept on flourishing beyond expectations and beyond their capacities. Then let me say, dear friends, that something is rotten in our pure land. Yes, something is rotten in our pure land. Honorable judges, we all know that corruption is a chain reaction and it exists in our society. But the point of concern is how to break these chains, how to eradicate corruption from our society. Honorable judges, as we saw, the civilization which has been nourished in the hands of true, honest, trustworthy, and selfless dignities find its ways in the annals of history. Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, had only one shirt when he departed from this world. The Khatun Jannat did not get any maid, even when her hands were injured. The Sher Khuda lost his case against a Jew because the testimony of his son was not acknowledged by the law. My lord, the Farooq-e-Azam did not get another piece of cloth other than that was due to him. Even the world of today have such people who never misuse their authority or position for personal gains. Even our own great leader, Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, would afford his own expenses. David Cameron carried his luggage by himself while vacating the Prime Minister residence. My lord, the son of a Chinese president earns his livelihood by selling newspapers on the roadside. The ex-Prime Minister of Belgium earns his livelihood by selling clothes on the roadside. When all these personalities can do away with this, then why can't we do so? Why? My dear audience, we can also do away with this with unflinching faith. We can also do away with this with unshakable commitment. We can also do away with this by strengthening our ties with Allah Almighty. So let's become Tariq bin Ziyad of this aching time. Let's become Mahmoud Ghazni of prime souls. Let's become Muhammad bin Qasim of our age. Let's become an honest leader like Hussein ibn Ali, Nelson Mandela, Abraham Lincoln, Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, and Allama Iqbal. Let's follow the teachings of Islam to break these chains of corruption. Thank you all for your patient listening.